Hey my wonderful Virgos, all placements, as well as Chinese Year Rooster, Mutable Beautiful Earth, welcome to the Vibe Tribe family, the biggest little family in the world. It's your empathetic therapist Megan with a message today for you based off your suspicions are driving you crazy lately. Okay, and try again, maybe next time. Are your two cards that we'll be talking about today. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you, Spirit, Universe, and God for being here and allowing me to be the channeler I need to be today for the amazing Virgos and Chinese Year Rooster Collective, whoever comes across this video. As well as thank you guys so much for the 715 subscribers. Once we get to 750, I'll be giving away another free giveaway reading. So if you guys want to participate, just let me know your names in the comments below. You guys are all amazing, and I'm super thankful to have grown this platform this far so far. Anyway, I'm also kind of sick, if you could tell in my voice, so just if I have to pause, just I don't want to like interrupt or disrupt you with my terrible cough. Okay, either way, Virgo, I'm gonna rest after this video. What does the Virgos need to know, Spirit, with this energy? What about this try again message? Be proud of yourself, okay? With whatever it is that you need to try again with, maybe next time, be proud of what you've done already to get you this far, okay? Taurus and Chinese Year snakes. So you guys could be Virgo snakes or Taurus roosters or Taurus moon signs or whatever it may be, okay? Your suspicions are driving you crazy lately. You're embracing the flow of life. So if there's something that has been driving you nuts, I think that Spirit's telling you to don't worry so much and allow yourself to embrace what's coming anyway, because there's better to focus on than your suspicions been driving you nuts. But we're gonna find out what else is gonna want to be discussed. Obviously, we're gonna get you the accuracy that you are in need of and the clarity that you are in seek of, right? And I really hope that you guys are having a great week as well. Just so you guys know, Chinese Year Rabbit's coming up. We're on the 20th day, so in 2 more days, Chinese Year Rabbit happens. So, oh yeah, and then Aquarius season does come through as well on the 21st. So, lots of big changes happening. Okay, you have the Hangman in the reversal and the try again. Now, with that specifically, okay, be proud of yourself because there's been some stagnancy, maybe even a little bit disinterest. You know, Virgo, Pisces is your opposite sign, so this hasn't been easy for you, okay? That's why God and Spirit and your own ancestors are like, hey, be proud of yourself. We know what you've been going through. We see your challenges, okay? And that's exactly what they're telling me. Like, we see their challenges, believe me. So, you know what? Because maybe Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde and all the other retrogrades that were going on at the time that we were in it, you know, had made you feel slowed down, slow progress, delay after delay, maybe a lack of growth, and that was just like really disturbing you and causing you disinterested energy, like you're just not interested in something as much as you were. But you got to be proud of yourself and try again, because something may end up happening next time, as much as you have taken on some kind of loss. Now, it could be like, what I'm getting is like you guys are going from job interview to job interview to job interview, and it's like you're hoping for something with your schedule that could go around with what you need, and you're willing to like put in all the effort that you need to put into, and then you're like qualified for all these jobs and all this stuff, but you're not finding something that's actually suitable in the situation for what you're going through. Maybe like your own day-to-day tasks and responsibilities. Say like you have children, you have to work around that situation, or say like you have school and you have to work around that situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to like work around certain things all the time, and I feel like you weren't getting, or it wasn't meeting to your expectations, so it kept having like a loss feeling or unemployment for some of you. And it's just like, you know what, be proud of yourself for how far you've come, and that at least you're trying, because it's not like you're not, because it said try again. Obviously that gives me the sense you're trying, right? But you feel very overwhelmed. The Emperor in the reverse. Doesn't matter if you're a masculine or a feminine. Of course, you could be either one. But you just feel overwhelmed in the situation. You probably feel like you overextended yourself in many more ways than you should have. Aries and Dragons energy as well. So this could have been happening all the way up until, or from like, you know, I'm gonna guess from the full moon in Aries, which was right around October, okay, of 2022. This could have definitely been happening around that time for you guys, and just been really going through a lot and been having to keep going over and over and over and over for different things in your life. And there is something about tyranny and aggressiveness that's making you just feel very stagnant, stuck, exhausted. You're not getting the recognition that you desire, or you know, you're not really making the achievements. It's like a lack of achievement towards real growth, and so it's causing you real unhappiness, because what you want to do is celebrate and live with the embracing the flow, right? So you are going through something specifically. And then I just saw the King of Pentacles, the Father of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So Virgo, this is causing you to feel a lack of growth. Nine of Pentacles also is Virgo's energy, so it's just telling me you're feeling not so healthy, not so wealthy, not so complete, not so fulfilled, really. Maybe some of you have been sick or ill, but there's the Father of Pentacles, like I said, I saw earlier. There is something about you guys growing in business. I see it happening. I feel it happening for you. And I know it feels like it's probably impossible at this point, but there is something that's going to happen. Okay, so... and you just feel a lot of loss. But there's a release of burden taking place with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse. Something untraditional, something totally not conventional. Basically a change in avenue. Okay, and maybe you will change the way that you go about certain things or whatever it may be. Or maybe there will be an option open that will allow you to have a better fitting, like say the job scenario. So like say all of a sudden something in school is different or it changes for like a time frame, or say you have one day extra off now or something like that happens. And now all of a sudden you actually have time. Some kind of new avenue will arrive for you to release a burden because it's been causing you way too much stress, way too much negativity as well. Taurus, and then Sagittarius is energy. This is where you got to really be proud of yourself because both of these are Taurus and they're straight up telling you, you're going through it. We see you going through it. It's time for you to accept some help from us, okay? Because we're going to offer you help. That's what I'm getting. And then I saw like the Judgment. Okay, with the Devil in the reversal right under it. Yes. Yep. This is you like claiming your power back, taking back everything, taking back control, and reckoning and renewing in some way with your life, right? Okay, now we're going to talk the High Priestess. I love it. Yep, awareness here. There's something that has been driving you crazy with your suspicions. And you're obviously aware of it, right? Okay, with the Five of Swords in the reversal, you've had to walk away from the situation just for the sense of your own peace, the sake of your own peace, really. Okay, so Aquarius and Tiger energy with the Five of Swords in the reversal. There was just something that was very disgusting that you just weren't feeling anymore. Like, people living their life in the way that they were living. It's not like you want to judge them, but you just don't want to be in that environment with them. Okay, you were disgusted by something is what I'm getting. Some of you guys may like fishing. All right, that's what I'm getting. But either way, there's something you just knew you weren't feeling anymore. And you know what? It's not your right to judge other people. So you just wanted to vacate the premises of where what they were doing. Their morals and their standards weren't very high. The quality of their life wasn't very great, and you want to live better than that. And it's not that you want to be better than them. It's just that you want to be better for yourself. And that was a situation you knew you had to get yourself out of, because you know that they obviously have a lot of healing and growing to do, and they weren't doing it because they weren't even allowing themselves to see some of their standards weren't even met to an actual privilege type of standard in a way, you know what I mean? They were just living in maybe filth. For some of you, we're dealing with people who just don't clean, they don't do anything, maybe they just always eat out or something like that. I'm not trying to judge people, but I'm feeling your energy and what you feel. You know what I mean? Not to judge them, not to be like, oh yeah, no, they're terrible people because that's all they do is eat out. No, it's just that you wanted to live a little bit better than that. You know what I mean? You knew that's not healthy, right? Or you knew that there was a lot of unhealthy choices and a lot of bad things that were going on with the Nine of Pentacles being in the reversal as well. Like this is bad things, like underdetected type of situation. This could be sex trafficking for some. This is literally, I'm not joking. If you guys want to look up the Nine of Pentacles in the reversal, you'll find out it's all really, really, really toxic stuff. So I just feel like you guys wanted to better yourselves and get away from a situation where you felt like you were overextending and you felt like you were stagnant and stuck and you were coming disinterested in something, but your suspicions have been driving you crazy. And I feel like you having to move on from all this situation, because all these, look, you want a Ten of Cups life. You want a happy, fulfilled, everything joyous and everything happy, right? Now the Deaths in the reversal is telling me that these people had the inability, they weren't able to see the truth at all, really. These people couldn't respect you. Three of Wands in the reversal. It's more of the fact it was just delaying what was meant for you. Like, it's just whatever was going on. It's just, this is Aries and Dragon. And it was causing you to feel just restricted. Lack of self-confidence, doubting yourself. And like the Nine of Cups, you want this. But you know it's going to take this to get there, the tower. Yeah, it's going to happen. Then you're going to share your ideas and your goals with somebody, a whole new group of people probably, okay? And that's going to bring you into a whole teamwork effort, like a lot of different types of apprenticeship, maybe even new acquaintances that will end up being friends over time. The tower has to happen. Upheaval has to happen. Change has to happen. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it is going to change this energy of both of trying again for maybe next time. The reason maybe you didn't get it is because of the people that are here that you're suspicious about. You know what I'm saying? So if you finally learn this lesson, you get through this situation, you move yourself away from these people. You're not judging them, because judgment isn't going to get you anywhere. You're judging your own sake, your own actions, your own thoughts, your own, like, you know, the only person you're allowed to judge is yourself, right? So that's what you're doing. You're like, and you think with it, you're like, but this isn't the type of people or energy that's going to actually flourish and where I really have the intention set in my mind to go. And so you want to surround yourself with people that have, you know, maybe even good communication skills. There's things you want to learn in life. There's things you want to grow and have and be a part of, okay? And maybe even be recognized for. And this isn't where you were going to get it. You know what I mean? And I feel like these people were just probably using you and making you always have to climb a mountain is what I'm getting, okay? Just to get one thing, just to get something, just a simple thing. The simple thing from them, even though you would probably jump heaven and earth to give them whatever, and they weren't doing the same for you. And I think you have realized that their morals were just not where they needed to be. These people need to grow and heal too, but you couldn't be the one. You're not the savior for them. You know that. You're not. Leo is monkey. Capricorn is ox. Sagittarius is rat, and then Aries is dragon. Pisces and rabbit energy 3 times. This is something you're focused on. You walked away from the old, have a reconciliation with yourself and your own life. Okay, it's not to reconcile with others. You just really wanted to get away from that situation because you became more aware and more in tune to your own power. Your inner voice was giving you hints too. There's lots of synchronicity, symbols, and signs that you were, you know, gaining. And there's a lot of communication that you want to open up with. The wisdom, you want to share it. You want to share the wisdom. You have a thirst for knowledge. You can't help it. That's the energy of the high priestess. You can't help that. You know what I'm saying? You were just done with people not taking accountability. And that's the problem. When people don't want to take accountability, you don't want to be around that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know, you could be like, okay, I'll give you a scenario really quick before we leave. But I'm like this. I'll show you what I'm like if you guys want to know. But I have had an incident where I'm probably at a friend's house and like a dish fell off the whatever, something, you know, they had their little dishes up and say a dish fell off. I would immediately tell that fell off, right? I did it. I'll help you fix it, or I'll do whatever I have to do to pay it off, or work with you to get something better. I'm sorry that happened. You know what I mean? Just taking the accountability, like, oh, well, I did it. There's nothing I can do about it. I did it, right? Well, you're tired of people going, oh, shit, I just dropped that plate. I'm going to walk away and act like it didn't happen. You know what I mean? And then if somebody finds out later my dish is gone, like broken, what happened? Nobody wants to take accountability for that. Nobody wants to be in trouble. So much better just to say like the truth about something, right? And you want that. You expect truth from others like you give out. So if you're not getting that reciprocated energy, you're not going to sit and fit in a place that doesn't equal to your own standards, right? And that's something that you are pushing forward. You know that there are people out there that will take accountability and integrity for their own mistakes, their own actions, everything like that, the consequences, the causes and effects, everything like that, you know, right? And I feel like that's where you're going to lead yourself into the greatness that you deserve, because you're tired of people not taking the accountability like you do. And I hope that this helped you. Please like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye, Virgo. Bye, Rooster.